Hi there folks, welcome back to my channel, and for this video I've come back down to Dumfries and Galloway. I'm actually on the edge of the town of Dumfries, and where I am just now is the Dumfries and Galloway Aviation Museum. It's actually on the site of an old airfield, which would be quite relevant, and they actually have a lot of heritage aircraft, so a lot of I think they have at least one Spitfire. They might have some more than that. I think the Spitfire they have is called the Loch Doon Spitfire. So I will try and say that, because again, having been to Loch Doon, and again I'll try and link in the Loch Doon video that I did. And yes, this could be an interesting little place to come visit. I did try and come visit here. It was either end of last year, start of this year, but wasn't able to come and visit because it was closed when I was here. But again, they do have a website, so I'll link that in to the description bar below and a pinned comment if you want to get some more information. And before I do head out, if you enjoy my channel, if you're enjoying my videos, if you can click on the subscribe button, click on that notification bell, leave some likes, leave some comments, it's always really appreciated. And if you'd like to support the channel further, I will post a link to the channel's coffee.com page, the channel's TikTok account and the PayPal account in the description bar below and in a pinned comment in the comments section. So with that out of the road, I'm just going to grab my things and head into the museum. Yeah, so these are some of the aircrafts they have. And I also have one over there from the Royal Navy. Yeah, the Royal Navy does actually have its own aircraft. And another one over there. So there's this wee porta cabin here, which is the way you go in. So obviously that's where I am just now. And I've noticed that there's our trail. It's a Solway military trail, and the Aviation Museum is on it. So something to think about. So the entry fee for want to come along and visit.
Due for decommissioning or basically scrapping after the war. The base itself is the same as ours are after Dumfries.
This is me in. Yeah, so that's the old flight control building over there. There's our displays in there as well. And they do have a lot of these wee information boards at the planes if you want to go over and have a wee nosy. See what this one says. Yeah, so I was talking to one of the volunteers in the visitor centre, and she was telling me that they've got a lot of plans coming up for the museum, kind of like in the next few years. They've got a lot of things they want to add to the museum itself, new displays. I think they're on that plane there. They want to have that as a museum as well, or have kind of museum displays in there. Yeah, so I'd be like, maybe interested to come back in a couple of years to see what's changed and what's been taking place. And I do have a wee display in here as well. So should be definitely plenty to see.
Speaking that unless we heard from them by 11 o'clock, that they were prepared at once to withdraw their troops from Poland, a state of war would exist between us. I have to tell you now that no such undertaking has been received, and that consequently this country is at war with them.
there's all these little different rooms showing you, well, giving you at least an idea of what life was like during World War II. Yeah, and some of the mannequins are creepy. As I've said in previous videos, there's the mannequins. Obviously all in period clothing. So those are obviously what was being worn by the Women's Land Army, who are helping with the farming during the Second World War. We've got things like gas masks as well. And some of the old World War II posters. And they do have a wee memorial garden, also dedicated to those who fell during World War II. We've got this one here. So there's a new display here. This is Pegasus Bridge, which was part of the D-Day landings. Yeah, I've spotted where the Loch Doon Spitfire is. They do have talks about it during the day, but I think I'll just kind of pop in and have a look at it. So you can just make it out there through the hangar door. But I'll definitely have a wee closer look. Yeah, so with the Loch Doon Spitfire, I think it'd be on a training mission, and they'd crashed, or yeah, the pilot died, and it crashed into Loch Doon. Yeah, so, and they have this wee example of an Anderson shelter, which people would have used like during the Blitz, try and hide from the bombing. Yeah, it wasn't locked, so I can have a wee nosy inside. So we've had a little area for sitting, the area we could probably use for like sleeping, essentially So we're going to be staying here for a long time. You can see how claustrophobic it is. Because again, as I've said previously in other videos, I'm only 4'11", and yeah, I don't even have to stretch to be able to touch the roof. It's probably what, 5.5 feet. So if you were tall, you'd probably spend quite a lot of your time just stooped over in places like this. But again, it would protect you from the blitz, and that's what you had to do. And I do have this little cafe if you want to come in and have a little bite to eat or have some juice. And also they sell some of the Dumfries and Galloway ice cream, which would be a local ice cream producer. You get the wee tubs. Well, that's me back at the car after visiting the Dumfries and Galloway Aviation Museum. And it's definitely an interesting place to go and have a wander around and see what they have on display, and especially with them having a connection to the RAF and obviously to World War II. And it will be interesting to see what they're going to be doing in the next couple of years. Because as I was saying earlier on in the video, they do have plans for adding new displays, new display areas. I think they're hoping to get some new planes as well, and as well as opening up at least one of the planes to visitors, which would be interesting to see, and a reason to come back at a later date. And yeah, so hopefully you will all have found this video interesting. I've definitely enjoyed coming down for a visit and having a wander around. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.